Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on the WITN First Alert Desk. I'm Gigi Barnett here with forecaster Dustin Staples on this Thursday morning. Hope you're all enjoying it. It's a little bit chillier than what we saw yesterday morning, but still not too bad out there. You don't need the whole gloves, hat, scarf situation, I feel like. And even though we're not going to get super warm compared to what we saw the last few days, I think it'll still be manageable.
I think it's doable. I mean, everything compared to what we saw, I know we keep talking about how cold I don't think we're going to ever forget how cold January was.
No, I don't think we'll ever forget that historic snow and how it's still kind of sticking around, just little bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah, nothing like that anytime soon. So, of course, you know, just a lot of rain coming our way, and I think we'd rather take some rain because with the rain, it's gone. You know, the next day, where's the snow? It just sticks.
It sticks around, right.
So.
All right, well, we'll talk about the rest of the forecast, including what this weekend's looking like in just a bit. Before we do that, we do have a story just across the state of North Carolina. We've been looking into the cases of measles that have been reported. 18 cases of measles have been reported across the state. In Eastern Carolina, there is a child that's been hospitalized in Nash County due to the measles. And we also recently found out about a person who was infected who visited some locations in the Raleigh area. So just still making sure that we are, preventing the spread of that and keeping a close eye on that as well. So we were able to talk to some pharmacists about what to do and what symptoms to look out for if you were to get in contact with measles. According to the North Carolina Department of Public Health and Human Services, 18 measles cases have been reported in the state since December 2025, with a child hospitalized in Nash County. While measles is very uncommon amongst those who are fully vaccinated against it, pharmacists are encouraging those who may not be vaccinated to take precautions and look out for signs of possible exposure.
Immediate course of action would obviously be to get vaccinated within 72 hours, and if you can't show immunity, then you would have to quarantine for possibly up to 21 days. And if exposed, you would have notice maybe a potential rash within 7 to 14 days that usually extends down from the hairline, cough and cold symptoms, fever.
Currently, statistics show that 16 cases in the state involve those who are 17 years and younger, with 2 cases in people above the age of 18. 72% of cases are of those who are unvaccinated, with 28% involving those with only 1 dose of the MMR vaccine. One parent whose children are fully vaccinated said she is still taking action in advance to prevent the spread of anything.
Well, things that we've been practicing is hand washing and, cover your mouth when you're coughing, putting hands in your mouth, cough in your arm, just things like that they learned at school and at daycare, and we also practice that at home as well.
Grady says parents with children and those who are not vaccinated should follow up with a pediatrician and stay up to date with the State Department of Health on how to take action in case of exposure.
I would say definitely look at the guidance from the Department of Health and Human Services. It has step-by-step on what you would need to do if exposed, and tells you what would be happening if you were in an area that you were exposed. They would be contacting you, contacting the business, and then steps would be taken from there. Of course, they have said that one of the best ways to prevent you getting measles is to be vaccinated. I think some of the data that we picked up from the Department of Health and Human Services was that 72% of those cases reported in North Carolina were of unvaccinated people, and I think it was 28 had at least just one of the doses of the measles, mumps, rubella vaccine. So of course, just please stay safe. I know the flu is also still, running rampant in these winter months, so please take care of yourselves and check in with yourselves if you have any symptoms of any kind of respiratory virus or anything like that.
Yeah, of course, I always say take your vitamins and look after yourself. And if you feel sick, don't go to work or school to get others infected, because that's how it continues to spread.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, Dustin, well, let's talk weather now.
Let's do that. It's going to be chilly this morning, but we have a nice day on tap for us with some sunshine. I think all of us can appreciate that after everything. It's been nice the last couple of days. I mean, nice little rain yesterday, but like I told you, that was gone and out of here by noon, 1 o'clock, except for the coast spots, the coastal spots. They saw some showers down there too. But meanwhile, the Neuse River there, not looking much to complain about. The sun is up all the way down towards Morehead City, facing the Sanitary Restaurant camera there, looking pretty nice and just chilly out there. 33 Beaufort, 35 Oriental, 32 here in Greenville, 28 Williamson, 26 at Ahoskie, 30 there in Edenton, along with the Chowan County and Chowan River too. But the radar is quiet. We're not tracking anything here. It seems like every other day we're either tracking something, we're not tracking anything. And if it's something we are tracking, it's well out of our wheelhouse here, and it's well to the north in lake effect snow, a little system in the Midwest there, a little bit of Rocky Mountain precipitation expected for that. That's our system, by the way, so just keep that in mind. But again, your checklist, I should really put light jacket on there. I mean, if you need a heavy jacket, you can keep that and switch it over for a light jacket for this afternoon. A little bit of that, a warm beverage, long sleeves, and some sunglasses. So you kind of see the temperatures here warming up in those low 50s. That northwest flow is sticking around for much of the day. That'll begin to calm down later on tonight, so we're not seeing anything like that. This month so far, it's been so cold here, beginning out the month there. First day of February, of course, that we saw the snow moving in. Groundhog Day, how fitting of having snow in mid-30s. We were above average the last 2 days. We're going to be below average today and tomorrow, and probably back above average. Average highs this time, it should be in the mid-50s. So give or take here, we've been measured about, let's see, if you add 0.10, 0.33, that's 0.44, almost a half an inch of rain so far for the month. That's in our New Bern rain gauge down there too. So almost a half an inch of rain so far for the month of February. We're going to add more to that this weekend here. And the latest drought monitor, again, this will come out a little bit later on this morning here. We'll see how that sparks with that severe drought. I do think the rain we're going to see Sunday should ease that severe drought up just a little bit there, and then down towards Carteret and portions of Pamlico and Craven County, coastal Craven County, you're abnormally dry. So that's something to be updating for. We're trying to hopefully have an update here pretty soon on that. We'll have a story later on our website. Now this afternoon, again, the clouds are going to be streaming in out through the north, clearing out tonight. 40s, not too bad out there. Tomorrow morning, though, we're waking up in those 20s, so it's going to be very cold again, and warming up in the mid-30s and low 40s in the afternoon, mid-40s, give or take there. Some of you may hit 50 if you're lucky to get there, but I do think those 40s will do it for us as we go towards the day. Heading on to the baseball game tomorrow night, it's going to be cold. Nicer weather for Saturday, though, so if you're having those Valentine's plans scheduled for Sunday, moving back to Saturday too. Now again, the radar, again, quiet, not much to speak about. It's not until really as folks are heading out for if you got early morning church services, things like that, that's where we're going to run into a little bit of those rain showers. And then by late day Sunday and holding all the way through Sunday night, Monday morning even, we're going to be seeing some heavy downpours, maybe again possible some ponding of water. No severe weather expected. It's going to be a cold rain Monday morning when you get up out the door, if you are still seeing showers lingering through the morning hours of Monday. As we go towards the rainfall amounts, again, half an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches of rain. Your Valentine's forecast there again, low 60s there, warmer with a few clouds, and your first alert calendar again. Continue watching the Olympics here on NBC. They'll be running through for another week and a half, almost 2 weeks. We've got a Ash Wednesday taken apart for next Wednesday, Mardi Gras Masquerade Ball there in New Bern. More basketball, and we'll have some more baseball games sprinkled in between that too. So get ready to see a lot of ECU colors on our first alert calendar here the next several weeks. Sunshine through Saturday, rain Sunday, Monday morning, and then it's out of here, turning nice and warm by the end of the week.
All right, so yeah, just looking into that weekend forecast. Valentine's Day looking good, like you said. Just some rain throughout the day Sunday, so probably don't want to do anything outside that day. And but after that, things are going to be looking good. Once it starts to clear out Monday, we'll be in some good shape for some 70s.
We will be. Probably maybe a 3-day streak of 70s
awesome.
On that. So but it looks like right next weekend, if things hold suit, drier weather, some warmer weather.
Great.
Maybe we can bank another dry weekend. We have a trouble.
I hope so.
We were having trouble some doing that before you got down here a couple of years ago. It rained for about the first 3 months of the year every weekend.
Wow, well, that's
Either
a bummer.
Saturday,
Yeah.
It was either Saturday or Sunday or both days.
Oh,
so
man.
they turned the TV on and Dustin said it's going to rain. So they were literally like, "Up, it's going to rain. It's going to rain every weekend." So
yeah. All right. Well, hopefully we could get a little bit of a dry streak going here after this weekend at least. All right. Well, thank you, Dustin, and thank you everyone for joining us. Just want to shout out everyone on Facebook joining us this morning. Good morning to Esmeralda again. Thanks so much for tuning in again, and Tony, good morning to you as well. Stay safe. Take care on this wonderful Thursday. Have a great day.